Hello everyone, Happy New Year, welcome to class. My name is Bianca, I'll be guiding you through your practice. Let's make our way on our backs today. And please place your feet on the ground, bend your knees, position yourself onto your mat. Take any movements that you need to get comfortable. Maybe you want to stretch the arms above your head, or you keep them down by your sides. You can also place one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. Cleansing exhale, let it all out. Start to close your eyes, breathe in through the nose. And a cleansing exhale through the mouth. Feel yourself arriving here in your space. Whatever kind of yoga space you have created for yourself, you're in the living room, the kitchen, somewhere in a hallway, wherever you are, whether you have pets moving around or you're just by yourself or there's people in the background, whatever your situation is, just honor yourself for taking time out of your day to practice. Cleansing exhale, let it out through the mouth. Good, and then keep breathing here through the nose. You can exhale out through the nose or exhale through the mouth as well. Close your eyes if you haven't already, and then feel just a sense of refreshing and relaxation take over your body. Perhaps it's the first extended time that you've closed your eyes since you woke up this morning. And as you breathe deeply here in this position, just feel how your body's doing today. Just checking in on yourself mentally, physically. Then notice if there's any lingering tension or stress or anything bubbling up, especially up in that shoulder region, your neck, your jaw. Just try to relax. Good. One more deep breath in through the nose. And exhale out through the nose. Ready, good work. Start to open the eyes here. Big stretch. Reach the fingertips above your head. Reach the toes forward. Welcome if you just joined. Hug your knees into your chest now. Rock side to side. Massage out your low back. And then depending if you've been practicing yoga this whole break or if you have not, just listen to the body. Good, find your happy baby here. Take a hold of your feet. Just sway side to side. Feeling that stretch in the inner thighs and perhaps anywhere else in your back or your legs. Good. All right, from here, extend the legs up to the sky here. And then try to align your heels with your hips. Take your thumbs underneath your glutes here. Flex and point your toes, just nice and gentle, trying to warm up the back body, back of the legs. So flex and point your toes. You want to try to straighten your legs as best as you can and stack your heels above your hips as best as you can. All right, good. From here, lower the left heel. Take a hold of your right calf with your hands, and then you can bend and extend through that leg. You can also, if you can reach, wrap your peace fingers around your big toe. Just working the hamstring. Make sure you're breathing there, just noticing any tightness in the hamstrings. And then if you can, please, either holding onto your calf or your big toe, extend your right leg to the right side. And prevent your weight distribution from going too far right. Stay centered. Point your pelvis and your belly button up to the sky as you stretch out your right side inner leg. And then make sure the back of the head is nice and flat onto the mat. Just one more breath there. And exhale, bring the leg in. Good, release the right leg. Draw the left knee in, extend the left leg to the sky, and now capture your left calf. Interlace your hands around, kind of that meaty section of the leg. And then now you can start to bend and extend through that left leg. The reason why it's harder to stretch in this position sometimes is because your entire back is flat. So you're unable to kind of cheat by bringing the roundedness into the spine. So this is really telling you where your hamstrings are today. Good. And then from here, you can either hold on to the calf, or if you were holding onto the peace fingers around your big toe, that's great. Take a deep breath in, then exhale, extend the left leg to the left side while not allowing your right hip to leave the ground. So stay centered here, and it's okay to have a bend in that left knee. You just want to feel that really nice and generous stretch in the inner left leg. Think of this as a prep for triangle pose later on. Good, just another breath. Try to orient your chest to the sky, your belly button, and then your pelvis. Good, all right. Next breath. Then bring your knees into your chest. Send both legs to the sky, and then rock and roll forward and back. Take your time here as many times as you'd like, and then find your tabletop. Once you arrive here on all fours, you'll start your cat and cows. Inhale for cow pose, lift the tail, lift the gaze, and exhale for cat. So move with your breath. Find your cat and cows. Just celebrate what it feels like to move your body, to breathe, and to set aside time for your yoga. Yet keep finding your cat and cows. Just warming up your back. Good. Nice and steady. Try to deepen the breath, connecting the inhales and the exhales. Nice. All right. Come back to center. Walk the hands forward. Find puppy pose now. Your forehead will slowly rest onto the earth. Keep your hips above your knees there, or tuck your toes for more support, but preferably your toes are untucked. Should feel a really nice kind of stretch through the underarms and your chest. Good, a few more breaths there. Of course, your forehead does not need to touch if you wish to lift your head. Inhale, bring yourself centered. Walk the hands underneath your shoulders. Walk the knees forward if you need. Then extend the left leg straight back behind you. Only lift it as high as your hips. You can flex or point the left toes. When you're ready, reach the right arm straight forward. Full inhale. Exhale, left knee, right elbow touch in the center. Good. Inhale, extend forward and back. Exhale, round. Doing great. Inhale. Exhale, round. Inhale. Exhale, round. Good. You got one more. Inhale. Exhale, round. Good. Inhale, reach forward and back. This time use your right hand. Then take a hold of the left foot if you can. If you're unable to reach, you'll just simply move in that direction. And look forward. Whether you're holding it onto your toes or not, stretch this right side body. Gaze forward or down. And then very slowly release arm and leg front and back, and then hands and knees to the ground. Good. Find a cat and cow. Inhale and exhale. Other side, lift the right leg straight back behind you. Stack your joints. You want your shoulders over wrist, hips over knee, and then the right leg is back, left arm goes forward. Feel where your leg is in space. Think of lifting it just as high as the hip if you can. Keep your right arm strong. Full inhale. And then exhale, left elbow, right knee, center. Good. Inhale, extend. Exhale, round. Good. Inhale. Exhale, round. Inhale, extend. And exhale, round. Good. One more there. Exhale, round. Good. Right arm still strong. Extend. Breathe in. Then take the left hand to the right foot, wrap it and hold on to your foot if you can. If not, just reach and then look forward. You can straighten out that arm a bit more. You can look down, you can kick the leg up. Nice and strong. And then you'll slowly arm and leg forward and back, and then hands and knees. Good work. Inhale for cow pose, tailbone up. Exhale, round. And then inhale, tabletop. This time tuck your toes, lift your knees off the ground. Stay in your hovering tabletop. Now we're activating the back, your core, your arms. Lift the back of the head so it's in line with your spine. Inner thighs are working. And then exhale, lift those hips up. Find your downward facing dog. In a moment, inhale, shift forward to plank pose for a moment. Move your hands forward. Try to stack your shoulders over your wrists. And then exhale to your regular downward facing dog. Finding that length. Pike those hips way high. Nice. And then allow your ears to be next to your biceps. Breathe steadily. Stretch out through the back of the legs. Finding this upside down V shape. Really maximizing that feeling in the calf. Keep working the legs to be strong and straight here. The arms nice and long. Hug your core in, your ribs in. And then slowly walk it forward to the center of your mat. When you're ready, halfway lift, hands to your shin bones, lift halfway, and then exhale, forward fold. Once you're in your forward fold, please interlace your hands around your elbows. Find a generous and gentle sway side to side. Just feeling your back. Allow your lower lumbar spine to decompress here. Shake your head yes and no. Good work. All right, release the hands. Take the hands to your hips. Bend the knees, slowly rise up. Find your standing position now. Hands to your low back, your sacrum, and take your back bend. Gentle gaze up, spread your toes. Take in a bunch of little sips of air there. Expanding through the thoracic spine, the front line, your sternum, your collarbone. Good. Inhale, rise up. Interlace the hands behind you, and then allow a bend in the knees as you fold forward. Keep the hands interlaced behind you, up and over, and then listen to your body. If you're able to fold about this way, that's fine. There's no need to go all the way forward, but if you would like to, you can. It's feeling out the shoulders there, your hamstrings, just let something go. Change of scenery, being upside down, and then take the hands to your hips, slowly rise up. Exhale to your back bend again. Hands to sacrum. Just breathing. You can gaze straight ahead or a little bit up to the ceiling. Pull those shoulders down, pull the elbows back, and then slowly lift yourself up, arms overhead. This time, please use your right hand. Use it to hold onto the left wrist and take a side bend to the right. Even out your feet, your legs. Point your toes forward and then allow the left side body to stretch. Doing really good. Think of having your bicep next to your ear, and then inhale up to center. You'll hold onto the right wrist with your left hand up and over to the left side bend. Really breathing into the rib cage on that right side. Good. Inhale, center. Then exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale takes you to plank, step back. Keep those glutes nice and high, legs engaged. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale to your chaturanga. Inhale to your upward facing dog or cobra pose. And then exhale, lift your hips up for your downward dog. Take 5 breaths here. Chaturangas are optional. You can simply opt out or lower the knees. Take this on your knees or anything else. Good. 2 more breaths in your down dog. Good work. Inhale the right leg high, send it up to the sky. Then exhale, step your right foot in between your hands. Keep your left heel lifted, rise up, crescent lunge. Lift the arms overhead. And you want your feet to be about hips width distance apart there. Nice and tall spine. Open up your chest. Use your right glute strength, your right quad strength to hold you in place. Little bend in that left knee. Lift your left heel high. Nice. And then right away you'll start to feel the leg engagement. Spread the right toes. Spread your fingers. Nice. Hug your ribs in and keep the core, lower abs hugged in place. Doing really good. 1 more breath. Then exhale, open twist to the right. Bring your right arm back and your left arm forward. Nothing changed in the lower body, just the upper body. Hold yourself steady. And then inhale, right back up, crescent lunge. Exhale, lower the left heel as you open up the arms to warrior 2. And scoot your right foot to the center so that you have that right heel, left arch alignment. Okay, once you're settled in, keep stretching out those arms nice and long. Perhaps you can start to bend your right knee a bit more so that you find a bit more depth. Finding that little 90-degree angle along the right thigh is an option, of course. Keep your back arms nice and strong. Yeah, shoulders are working. Relax the right toes. Inhale, reverse warrior. Reach the right arm up, taking this little side bend. You can take a half bind. Left fingertips will go towards the right front pocket. You can also gaze down at your left foot. And exhale takes you to your extended side angle. Whether your right elbow or forearm is resting or not, just lean the torso forward, reach the left arm straight up or straight forward above your head. Your right arm can come with you, or you can simply hold it down onto the elbow or onto your thigh. Steady breath, strong core, strong back. Good. Inhale, reverse triangle. Right arm high, straight legs, right arm up and over. And then exhale, reach the right arm forward, tilt the torso and find your triangle pose. You have a block, you can use it. You can hold your right hand onto your shin to elevate the pose. You want some amount of lift in the torso, and then straight legs, especially that right one, if you can, without locking out that knee joint. Nice, beautiful work. Length on both sides of your body. Good. Inhale, reverse triangle. Reach your right arm up and over. And then exhale, plant the hands. Lift your left heel. Reach your right arm high. Move your right foot to the center for your open twist. Nice work. Good. Spread the right toes. Spread the left hand. And then step your right foot to meet your left. Find your side plank. You can always lower your left knee down, or you can stagger your feet one in front of the other for more support. Good. Keep breathing. Strong. Stack your hips. And then exhale. Flow through your chaturanga if you wish, or opt out. Inhales to your up dog. And then exhales leads you back to down dog. 5 breaths. The gaze for your down dog will be towards your toes or the back of the mat, or eyes closed. Straighten out those arms, work your legs, lift your hips. One more. Good. Inhale the left leg high. Keep the arms strong. Exhale, step forward in between the hands. Keep your right heel lifted, rise up crescent lunge. Arms up overhead. You can widen the stance now. Taking the same adjustments, maybe hands on hips for more support. Either way, you'll really feel this in the frontal hip flexor. Then you want your arms nice and powerful above. Good, spread your hands, your palms, fingers. Maybe explore the depth in your left thigh. Good. Keep the gaze forward. Perhaps soften through the lips. A little smile or relax your jaw. Allow the breath to flow freely through your body here. Other option is gazing up or feeling it out. So find some depth. Keep breathing. Hold the pose. Lift that right heel higher. And then exhale, left arm back, open twist. Maintain your balance here. See if you can freeze the lower body while you twist. Move your left hand a bit more back as you reach. Nice. Bend the left knee. Inhale, arms high back to crescent. And then exhale, lower the left heel. Find your arms out to a T. Find your warrior two. Nice. So here on the left side, warrior two, elevate your arms, parallel them to the ground, reach equally front and back. As you do this, your legs are going to naturally want to fall into the pose. Relax your shoulders away from your ears a bit while you feel every muscle along your arms and your legs working. Spread the toes, relax your face. Please keep breathing. Good. Inhale, reverse warrior. Stay bent in the knee. Lift the left arm up. Taking that side bend. Keep that right leg active. Exhale, extended side angle. Forearm to your thigh. Right arm up or over the head. Okay, you want your left side to be really long. Little to no weight in that left arm, or you can just simply reach both arms forward above your head. This really helps strengthen the legs. Doing good. Good. Inhale, reverse triangle. Straighten the left leg, reach the left arm up and over. That right hand can lightly support. And then exhale, reach forward, transitioning to your triangle pose. Whether left hand is on the shin, on the ground, or a block, you want to bump the hips back while you lengthen the torso forward, finding that nice triangle shape in the legs, little triangle between the left underarm and the floor. Nice. Keep breathing. Strong. Good. Inhale, reverse warrior, or triangle rather. Lift up left arm. And then exhale, both hands to the ground here. Lift your right heel. Move your left foot to the left a bit if you need. And then lift the left arm high. Find your twist. Try not to rotate your right knee here. Just the thoracic. Full breath. Then move your right hand slightly forward. Step back to your side plank. Balancing your weight along your right hand and the knife edge of your right foot here. Resist gravity. You are strong. Stagger your feet or lower the knee as you need. Full inhale, lots of oblique work, and then exhale, plant the palms. Find yourself in plank. Whether you lower the knees for your chaturanga or you don't, that's up to you. Inhale, up dog or cobra, and then exhale, send you back, downward dog. Nice work. At this point, you can take your dolphin pose, lower the forearms, or just stay in your down dog. Good. 2 more breaths. One more. Okay, lift yourself up from dolphin. Find your down dog, lower the knees, lower the shins. Find a bit of a child's pose here for a moment. Sit the hips back. Rest your forehead. And then inhale, lift yourself up onto your shins. Widen your knees about hips width. Align the body. Standing up on the shins. Taking your first camel pose of the day, hands to your low back. Good. Elevate the chest, lift up, and then exhale. Press the hips forward and gaze up for your camel. Taking a big back bend here. Support yourself with the hands on the sacrum. Little hips of air. And then exhale. Slowly release onto your seat. One hand to heart, one hand to belly. Close your eyes, allow the heartbeat to pass through. Nice work. Slowly awaken, plant the palms. Find your tabletop again. Scoot your knees back. Inhale the right leg straight up and back. Nice. Once you're there, full breath in. And then exhale, round knee to your chest. Inhale, right leg back. Exhale, right knee into your chest. Good, one more. Exhale, knee into your chest. And then step your right foot all the way to the right side. Find your runner's lunge. So you should be here. Plant your palms. Make a fist with your hands, whatever feels good. And then allowing this time to stretch out a little bit deeper. Noticing where you feel the stretch. Groin, frontal left hip, inner right thigh, wherever you feel this. Some of you will want to go down to the elbows, that's also available. But just make sure you're still finding length in your breath. If you came down into the elbows, rise onto the hands, reach the right arm up. You can stay here in the open twist or transfer more of your weight into the right foot and then lift up and hold on to your left foot with your right hand. Finding your quad stretch. You can be light and move to the outside of your right foot here, twisting the body to the right. And then very slowly releasing that. Move your right heel to the center. Sit into your half splits. Straighten out this right leg. And one of my favorite poses to do at least once a day here. Flex the toes. Prioritize length in the spine so that you can really feel this hamstring stretch. Doing good. Keep lengthening, crown of the head, maybe nose a bit, your gaze. Bend your right knee, plant your right foot, lift it on up, crescent lunge, rise. Take your hands to your heart. Maybe find some depth into this right knee. And then take your left elbow to the right thigh for your twist. Nice work. All right, you can always lower your left knee here, or you can just stay as is. Some of you will want to fly the arms open. Take a side crow, anything you want. Just make sure you can breathe and you're relaxed. Right shoulder away from your ear. Doing good. All right, everyone unwind, crescent. Drop your left heel to the ground and find pyramid pose. And then let yourself relax. Forehead yearns towards your shin. Both legs are straight. Think of this as triangle pose, but now you're facing down. Okay, bend the right knee, everyone. Transfer the weight forward, find standing splits. Or simply supported warrior 3 here, whatever you want to do. Just allow your hands to be supporting you wherever you are. Your heel, left heel can be at hip height or it could be higher, but just listen to the body. Exhale, feet down. Round in, little tuck and curl. You can hold on to your shins here. You can look right and left. And then slowly sit down, please, into your boat pose. Lift your knees. Parallel your shins from the mat. Good. Maybe you can straighten the legs if you want. It's an option as long as you are not rounding through the spine to get there. That's fine. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Cross the legs, find your tabletop, and move into your cat and cow if you'd like. Just releasing. And then slowly bringing into the other side. Lift your left leg straight back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, left leg back. Exhale, round in. Good, one more. Exhale, round. And slowly step your left foot towards the left hand. However you need to get there, whether you hold onto your ankle, move it up, that's fine. And then feel free to scoot your hands forward. You want to end up with your left knee above your left heel, any amount, or slightly further forward. And then settling into this really deep hip stretch. So you want to go down to the elbows, that's available to you. If you want to create fists so that you can rest your wrists, that's great. Either way, relax your toes, relax your face. And then when you can, please bring your palms upright. Transfer your weight more to the left foot. Inhale the left hand high. Then take a hold of your right foot with your left hand. Going in for that quad stretch, make sure that the top of your kneecap, your patella, isn't on the ground here. The right one. You want to be more on the muscle above, or the lower edge of your thigh. Gaze left. And then you can transfer more of the weight into the outer left foot and twist, showing the inside of your left foot to the sky here. Good. Slowly release. Hands to the center. Move your left foot to the middle, finding your half splits there. You can scoot back your right knee and find any amount that will work for you. So you want stacked hips over the right knee. You want your left heel to be just in front of where the hip socket is on your left leg. And then use your core and your breath to lengthen both sides of your rib cage forward. Feeling nice and strong and lean and powerful. Deepening that stretch as you need by bowing forward or reaching more with the head, the neck. And from here, plant the left foot, tuck the right toes, lift yourself up to your crescent lunge. Nice, a lot of leg work. Feel your stance and your balance. When you're ready, hands to your heart space, full inhale. And then exhale, gently rotate your body, right elbow to the left thigh, rest there. Use that counterbalance, elbow against thigh, thigh against elbow to hold you in place. Relax your left shoulder away from your ear. And then if you want to fly the arms, it's available. Side crow also there. Nice work. Steady. All right, inhale, right back up, crescent lunge. Then exhale, drop your right heel. Straighten out the left leg, find pyramid pose, bow forward. Really good so far, strong work. Working that balance between stretch and strength. Pyramid pose, lengthen, maybe forehead will start to lower towards the shin. And bend your left knee. You transfer the hands slowly forward, lift it up, right leg lifts for your warrior 3 supported or your standing splits. Either way, breathe. Focus on where your gaze is, maybe look at your left toes, maybe look at the ground. And then from here, bring both feet to meet to the center, bend your knees, round and curl. And then option here to point your knees forward, lift the arms overhead, find your toe stand. Maybe arms forward as well as an option. And then using all that mobility, sit down onto your hips Extend the legs straight to the sky, maybe peace fingers around your big toes for your boat pose. Or arms forward or knees bent. Okay, any variation of all of those. Hands to heart. Please lower to your sacrum for half boat. You can always support yourself with your hands on the ground, and then bring yourself in. Exhale, boat. Inhale, half boat. Exhale, lift. Good. Inhale. Exhale, lift. Inhale. Exhale, lift. Good. 3 more. Exhale. 2 more. Remember, you can do this with your hands like this. And then good. Feet together, knees out wide, hands to your knees, and then bow forward. You can bring your hands to the ground here. Take a moment stretching more in the inner thighs. And then from here, extend the legs forward, scoot back. Separate your feet about hips width, reach the arms up, and then exhale, try to reach for your toes or the bottoms of your feet while you elevate your chest. And you can even bow forward, forehead to your shin, any amount. Just focus on stretching there through the hamstrings, your low back. Doing so good. All right, inhale, lift. Widen the legs to the width of your mat or wider, arms up. Exhale, try to roll onto your feet again. Targeting different part of their legs again. Make sure you're sitting down firmly. Your knees don't have to touch the ground, or the bottom of your knees rather. Nice. Alrighty, inhale, lift. Okay, plant your feet, hips width. Plant your hands behind you. Fingertips will point to your glutes. And then lift it on up, reverse tabletop here, hips up. Lots of oblique strength, or sorry, tricep strength rather, triceps. And then slowly sit down, plant your feet, arms forward. I'm going to test you if you want to try standing up into chair pose without your hands. So full breath in, exhale, lean in forward, lift your seat, and then arms up. There we go. Now finding our eagle pose, wrap your right arm underneath your left. You can hold on to your hands or your shoulders, then lift your right knee, crossing into eagle pose. So your right toes can stay on the ground or can wrap around your shin. Full inhale, then exhale, lean back, stand up straight, bend that left knee. You can go into sleeping eagle, elbows and knees will touch. Keep centered, look at one spot. All right, inhale, right knee up, keep the arms. Exhale, warrior 3 with the eagle arms. Kick back. Oops, if you fall out, it's okay. Finding that balance. Right leg straight back. And then unwind, inhale, arms up, stand up straight. Exhale, chair pose. Find your eagle arms, left arm underneath now. Cross your hands or hold on to your shoulders. Lift your left leg, cross it over, toes, or wrap it around. Then feel free to lean back there, finding that nice alignment, elbows and knees towards the midline. If you want to go for a sleeping eagle, you'll slowly bow. Spread the right toes. There we go. And then inhale, lift the left knee, keep the arms. Send the leg back, warrior 3 with eagle arms. Good. Inhale, unwind, stand up, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart space. Moving it on to our tree pose, lift the right foot up. Strong and steady. Gaze forward, hands to your heart space, nice and tight. Okay, you can stay here in tree if you're enjoying it, or you can move on. Wrap your peace fingers on your big toe or your knee. Extend the right leg straight ahead. Reach the left arm up. As an option, you can Open up your right leg to the side, just like we've done. If you're there, you steady, move the right foot center, use your left hand to hold on to the right foot, and open twist to the right. Right arm. Remember, you can always do this with the knee bent. Nice work. Slowly release back to tree. Try it. And then right back down. Good. So transfer weight into the right foot. Lift up the left foot for tree pose. Catch your breath. Gaze forward. Just be here now. In tree. Upright your torso. Nice. And then from here you want to move on. If you want, peace fingers to big toe or your knee. Extend your leg forward. Step by step, no rush. Then that left leg can go to the left. Try not to tilt your body, just stay centered. And then, if you want, center the leg. The right hand will hold on to the left foot and open twist there. Your left knee can be bent, you can work it straight, whatever is good for you. And then from here, this left foot, go into tree, arms up. Nice, so good. All right, hands to heart, release. One more thing here, hold on to the right foot with your right hand. We've been doing this a little bit. Different poses, lift the left arm, kick back, find your dancer's pose. You want to lean forward, find bow pose. Slowly inhale and then release. Good, switching it to the other side. Take a hold of the left foot with your left hand. Right arm goes straight up. Kick the leg. Feel free to go into bow pose, reach forward. Yes, breathe. Inhale, lift. It's okay to fall out. Release, bring the hands to heart, and then shake it out. Good work. Release, shake out those arms. Nice. Okay, from here, lower down to your toe stand. Reach the arms up. Roll out the wrist now. One way, the other. Then we're going to practice a bit of crow if you want. Otherwise, you're going to go to frog. So let's start frog first. Feet out, hands to heart. Let's frog. Heels are down, toes are out. Or plant the hands, preparing for the arm balance for crow pose. Bend your knees, bend your triceps. Connect your knees to the underarms, triceps, or outsides of the arms. Look forward, reach forward, lean. And then eventually one set of toes, the other, or both will reach. So you balance in your arm balance. So it's important here to bend your elbows a lot. If you're in frog, you're simply breathing, focusing on grounding through the sacrum, or rather sitting bones. It's not touching the floor, but you're going that direction towards the ground. Hold your crow for at least 10 breaths if you can. And then very slowly, everyone release hands. Lift your hips, point the toes forward, finding that big stretch there. How are we doing? Alrighty, good, almost done. Walk the feet together, and slowly rise. And you go in for our final standing here before we stretch more and lay down. Walk the feet forward. Okay, then from here, lift the left knee high. And exhale, find your warrior two, step back. There you go. Inhale, reverse triangle. And then place your left hand onto your hip, bend your right knee, reach your right hand forward, with or without the floor or block, step into your half moon balance. So from here, your right toes are pointed straight forward, your left leg straight back at hip height, the left arm can reach. Bend the right knee slightly, hold on to the floor if you haven't, and then if you want, you can go in for this toe grab. Left hand holds on to the left toes. Gaze down for more support, gaze up for more challenge. Good, let it go. Inhale, reverse triangle. And exhale, plant the hands, or rather plant the hands on your hips, point the toes forward to the side, and take a little bit of a inversion here, forward fold. Not for long. Inhale, lift. Point the right toes forward, step to the front, reach the arms high, and then exhale, bring the hands to your heart. Good, inhale, right knee up. Exhale, step and open to your warrior two. Inhale, reverse triangle, left arm. And exhale, right hand to hip, bend the left knee. Find your steady gaze, try not to rotate the left foot, and then transfer forward for your half moon balance. Remember, you can hold on to the ground, block. You want your chest to be oriented to the side, like side plank. Your arm straight up, like side plank. And then bend your left knee if you're gonna hold on to that right foot. Gaze down for the most support. Spread the left toes. There we go, slowly release, please. Nice. Inhale, reverse. Hands to hips here. Point the toes forward. Now please interlace the hands behind you, big chest extension. And exhale, bow forward. So good. Keep breathing. Hands to hips, slowly rise. Turn the left toes forward. Hands to hips, step. Nice. Alrighty, inhale, reach up. Then exhale, go all the way down. Bend the knees, sit down. Good work. Really, really nice. Alright, scoot back. Take your seated forward, or rather seated figure forward. Left knee, or left ankle to your right thigh. Alright, sit up. Chest open. If you don't feel the stretch enough, go into pigeon pose. But if you're doing it right and you're upright with the chest, you will feel it. Unless you're very flexible, then you won't. And then here you have an option to go into double pigeon or just stay where you are. Double pigeon, you'll stack your shins like this. Okay. And then you want kind of like two fire logs on top of each other with your shins. Big, big hip opener there. Flex the feet. And then switch. Left foot down. Right ankle. Right outer ankle to your left thigh. Seated figure four. Breathing. Puff up the chest. Hands on the ground. Remember, you can do pigeon pose if you like that better. And then from here you can slide your left foot into the right for a double pigeon pose, fire log pose. Okay, if there's a big gap, it's all good. Just breathe. And then inhale, slowly lift yourself up. Scoot forward. Arms forward, inhale, tuck the tailbone, slowly unwind, lower down. Inhale, stretch the arms up. And we're gonna go back up again. Exhale, little sit up. Reach arms up. Two more. Exhale, lower down. One more. Arms up. Reach up. And then lower all the way onto your back. Nice. Good, good, good work. Hug the knees into your chest. Rock side to side. Take a happy baby here. Hold on to your feet. Just close the eyes if you want. Maybe take a straddle stretch, straighten out the legs. Ready to bring the knees in. Okay, wrap your right leg on top of your left. Arms out to a T. And then let your knees fall to the left while you gaze to the right, finding your supine twist. Okay, inhale, center. Unwind your legs, wrap your left leg on top of the right. Knees right, gaze left. Supine twist. Inhale, center. Legs up the wall. And then take your hands to your sides, release your feet. We're gonna go for one bridge pose. Make sure your feet are about hips width distance, fingers to your heels, and then lift it on up. Lift your hips, bridge. If you wanna go into wheel pose, it's available. We didn't do too much for that. You can also interlace your hands underneath if you'd like. Exhale slowly, bone by bone release. And feet together, knees out wide, one hand to heart, one hand to belly. Your Supta Baddha Konasana, just rest here, lay down. Option to interlace your hands above your head, or your hands to your elbows above your head. And then hands, hold on to your knees, hug your knees in. Give yourself a giant hug here, forehead to your knees. And then exhale to your Shavasana. Very, very nice work. Please lay down. Let yourself rest. If there's any final poses you are really craving at this time, you can of course go into it. Otherwise, just move your hips side to side, move your knees, get comfy. Allow your arms to be by your sides for this one. Cleansing exhale. Fully relax. Relax your body, arms, legs, torso. Relax your eyelids, your cheeks. Soften through the jaw, your teeth. Let the breath be as is, without changing it. Leave this one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. And slowly take a deeper breath in. Cleansing exhale. Inhale, big stretch. And draw your knees into your chest and then roll towards the right. And then guide yourself up to your seat. And when you're seated, just take a few and then lean forward circles in the torso, one way and the other. Inhale the arms up. And take a seated twist over one side, doesn't matter which one. Hold on to your knee. Inhale, center, and other side. Good, inhale, center. Then we'll bow forward, ceiling in practice. From my heart to yours. Namaste. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for investing in your wellness and your practice. Please come again. Hope you like that. Give any feedback, questions, let me know. And drink lots of water, stay hydrated, and Happy New Year.
Thanks, Bianca. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.